The Blue Plaque Award is an international program that celebrates the links between important people or events and the buildings to which they were connected. The Heritage Stratford Committee is pleased to award blue plaques in our community. In 2019, a blue plaque was awarded to 56 Front Street in honor of Dr. Robert B. Salter. Dr. Robert Bruce Salter was born in Stratford, Ontario on December 15, 1924. His parents were originally from Nova Scotia and came to Ontario in 1919. A year later, they bought the house at 56 Front Street and lived there from 1920 to 1930. They then moved to 245 Water Street. Louis Salter worked for the Bank of Nova Scotia and was on the board of McLaughlin Furniture. He and his wife Catherine Cowie had a son Douglas in 1922 and twins in 1924, Robert and Andrew. When he was 5 or 6 years old, Robert told his twin brother Andrew that he wanted to be a doctor. A couple years later, Andrew Salter came down with rheumatic fever, which had only had a treatment of long-term bed rest at the time. As the story goes, Robert made it his daily mission to bring Andrew his homework from Romeo Public School, tutoring his brother so Andrew could keep up with his classmates while ensuring the twins would move to the next grade together. In 1939, the family left Stratford for Toronto for Louis's work. Robert Salter went on to graduate in medicine from the University of Toronto in 1947. After working in Newfoundland and England, he joined the Hospital for Sick Children, now called Sick Kids, in Toronto in 1955, where he stayed for 55 years. Dr. Salter developed a surgical technique that treats congenital dislocation of the hip, dubbed the Salter technique. It has been performed on millions of children worldwide. He also pioneered continuous passive motion for the treatment of joint injuries and co-developed a classification of growth plate injuries in children, commonly known as the Salter-Harris Fractures Classification System. During his career helping children, he was known for taking time with his young patients, explaining things thoroughly to them, and offering added touches like holding their hand as the anesthetic took effect. He was a recipient of the Order of Canada in 1977 and the Order of Ontario in 1988. Dr. Salter was inducted into the Canadian Medical Hall of Fame in 1995. Robert Salter died in Toronto on May 10, 2010, having never retired. He worked in his office at Sick Kids up until 6 weeks before his death. Dr. Robert Salter was a man who had enormous impact on the quality of life for people globally. Millions of people can walk because of him that probably would not have been mobile because of their childhood hip dysplasia. His innovations help the medical community in its service to patients. Stratford is proud to honor his childhood home on Front Street with a blue plaque and to remember its connection to one of our local heroes.